Hey, what's up, everybody? Trent T. Daniel back with another edition of Mastering the Markets, the video series created specifically to keep you from becoming a broke-ass trader, because this is a no broke-ass trader zone. Today, what I want to talk to you about is one of the most powerful formations, one of the most powerful structures that you can look for, that's very, very easy to find, that can make you a lot of money. Now, again, whenever I do these videos, guys, I don't ever want to come to you with this, hey, you can make $1 million in 5 seconds. It's not like that, but people do it, and people make a ton of money off of relatively short trades, typically bigger risk trades. But if you're like me, I'm a go get it guy. I like to get it. I'm in this for the money. Okay, so I'm going to show you one of the strategies that I use that really pays off well. It takes a lot of patience, a lot of times, but the payoffs are extreme. So let's go ahead and jump into the charts here. Oh, wait, before we do that, like and subscribe button. Also hit the notifications button also, so you'll get notified when we upload new content to this. But yeah, just go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, because that sends a message to people at YouTube that they have done a wonderful thing by creating YouTube, so I could bring this magic to you. Okay, so yeah, do that. All right, so let's jump into the charts here, and let's look at what we've got. So we have a CAD JPY chart. I am on a one day, a daily time frame here. So basically every single one of these candles is 1 day in the life of Trent T. Daniel. Okay, now let's look at what's going on here. And I'm looking for something very specific. What I'm looking for, what I'm looking at here is something called a potential channel breakout. Okay, now let me explain to you what that means, and let me tell you a telltale sign of it. Typically, in fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go down to a lower time frame here. I'm going to jump down to the 4-hour time frame. All right, so what I'm looking for is a situation of where the price is going either up or down pretty aggressively, and then it starts to level off. Okay, why am I looking for that? Well, if you have a basketball in your hands and you throw it up, the moment after you throw it up, it's going to be moving very fast. But the higher and higher it goes, the more it's going to lose momentum. Okay, so gravity is going to start pulling it back down. And that's the same exact thing that happens in the market. So as you can see, I'm on a completely naked chart, and this was very easy for me to find right here, which was this market going up in a very aggressive fashion. Okay, again, I'm looking for just the trend. I'm not looking for specific points as far as making the trend line perfect. I just see this is going this way. If it's going this way like that at that kind of angle, I'm not really too excited about it. It could be something, but I'm looking things for pricing that is aggressively going up. A lot of times that will have a lot of long candles. You see these long green candles here. So you start seeing that, you've got something pretty cool. So when I see that happening, and then I see the market went up pretty aggressively, and then it came into a zone of consolidation here. And this is crystal clear. I can see this plain as day. I don't need my secret decoder ring or my 3D glasses. I can see this clear as a bell. Okay, now why can I see that? Because basically the price is not doing this anymore. So if it's not doing that anymore, then it must be doing something here. Okay, now I'm looking at this consolidation, and I'm going to do one of two things. I'm going to decide, do I want to be really risky, and do I want to go ahead and take a long-term trade to the downside here? All right, banking on the fact that this price is consolidating like that after a pretty hefty move. So the likelihood of the price coming up with this much energy, consolidating here, and then going back up, it's not as high as the likelihood of the price coming in here, consolidating, and at some point dropping off the map. But you see it kind of did it in a zigzag pattern here. It didn't just all fall off just like that did, but you had momentum up, you have momentum down. Okay, so if I want to be really risky, okay, and I'm not going to say risky, I'm just going to say if I'm not looking for the conservative approach, I'm going to once I see that if I got in here, or if I saw this and I saw this candle up here, and I go look back and I see there's really no zone of consolidation, I don't really have I'm sorry, a zone of resistance. I really don't have a reason to try to take a trade to the downside until I start seeing this. And when I start seeing this, okay, I start seeing red candles, then oops, I didn't do good there. That was not smart. Okay. I start seeing some red candles forming some downward movement. I get a little excited, but that's not enough red for me, and they're not strong enough. What I really want to see is something like this, where I've got this big rejection, this wick on this candle here, and then it fell, it tried to come back up, fell. This is telling me that this thing has really, really lost all of its energy going up. And so now the price is going to come down. So I would be looking to get in right about somewhere down on these candles here. Now, if I saw this one happen, I might wait for another one just to kind of confirm things for me. And then I'd go ahead and jump in this trade right here. And then this is a set it and forget it. I just walk away and see what happened with this. But as you can see, this thing kind of bounced around a little bit. It went down. Let me get this here. It went down, what, 50 something pips, went down a little bit more, came back up, break even pretty much. And then, but look at this. Look at all of this action here, guys. Okay. And this is simply because, and this doesn't even capture everything, but look at this. This is incredible here. All right. I got in here. Look, I can ride this thing all the way down here. And the reason I can comfortably do so is because I did this move at the point of lost momentum. Lost momentum typically indicates a reversal. It's not a guarantee, but this is a scenario where I would feel highly confident that this wasn't going to come down, especially when I start seeing this price rejection. So guys, I want you to just practice going into charts and getting good at identifying those potential patterns. Let's just jump in here and look for another one here. Let's look for something having a lot of movement in one direction. And then look at this. Look at this right here. So there's a lot of movement. It's really aggressive. It doesn't necessarily come into a level of support. And that's the thing about these channel breakout strategies, is that you may not have a level of support or resistance that kind of is your marker. So you have to know that this is your sign right here, this area of consolidation. Look at this. This price comes down. It's coming down. And look at this. You've got this area of consolidation. It even happened here where you had an area of consolidation. Okay, so what we're looking for is major levels. Look at this right here. This thing went up and then the price started to consolidate. So you can get very, very wealthy by making trades like this, where you're simply focused on when price is going up, identifying that, okay, this is in consolidation. And if it's still in this zone here, and I'll talk to you in a second about drawing that zone, if it's still there, then just kind of wait it out and see if you can see some price action where you see a big long wick like that, a red candle. Then you jump all over that. Now, if you do have the benefit of some previous support or resistance areas like this, these are concerned, then okay, you're good. Then you can feel more confident in this. But in this situation right here, where this price kind of, let's just say this was the highest that it had been in a long time, this is all you're going to have to go off of. It doesn't mean you can't take the trade, though, because again, you saw momentum, then you saw a slowdown of that momentum, especially if you saw a situation where it went down and it bounced back up and then it was immediately started to be rejected. This is most likely going to be a high value trade for you here. And the reason I like to do this on the longer time frames is, look at this, guys. I picked up 338 something pips in a matter of a month, just by letting things do what they do. It basically was a set it and forget it. So these are the kind of trades where you have to know it's set it and forget it. You set your stop loss at something. So in this scenario, I would put my stop loss. I'm on a 4-hour chart, so I look at my ATR, and let's just say I saw this red candle here. So I want to see what my ATR is going to be. Okay, and I already did a video on ATR, the average true range. So I see my ATR is 22. So I probably would do 1.5 ATR, maybe double, 44 pips from this point. Okay, which would be right about here, which actually, cool enough, would take me right to that swing high. all the way over there. Okay, so that would be my stop loss. So I'm putting 40 pips up, but look at the profit on this, guys. Okay, so again, these channel breakouts are very high value trades that you can find. They happen all the time. What you're looking for is movement, consolidation, movement, consolidation. You're not looking for something like this where it's a reversal, a sharp reversal. Let me clear these here. You're not looking for a move and then sharp reverse. You can do something else for that. What you're looking for is movement and then consolidation. Okay, look at this. That's just beautiful right there. Start looking for the candle movement here, consolidation. Start looking for the green wicks right here. I've got movement up. I've got consolidation. Start looking for the red candles. All of these are high value trades, guys. And I'm telling you, you're going to get into one time on accident, and it's just going to blow your mind. So this wouldn't be one. But once you go up here and then you start seeing this, say, oh, yeah, this thing's consolidating on me, especially on a longer time frame. This is a matter over a couple of days. And then but look at that movement you got there. Okay. So again, guys, remember, just get on your charts and practice looking for these formations and these setups, because as you're able to find them, then you're going to become much better at predicting things that could happen. Look at this here. You had a situation where it's going up and up and up, and then consolidation. Because remember, price consolidation means just one thing. It means that the price is slowing down after a pretty solid move. This is one where the price just boom, it just rejected. But we're looking for ones for this strategy where the price went up and then it kind of got lazy on us. This is a perfect one right here. You see this one went up and then all of a sudden it consolidated right there. It's the next red candle I saw, I'm firing everything I've got at this. Okay. So again, guys, none of these strategies are absolutely perfect and nothing's going to work 100% of the time. But if you can find yourself getting into these high value trades, and simply, you don't need all these crazy indicators. Literally speaking, to do this strategy, you need a chart and the ATR. And the ATR is just to help you set your stop losses, okay? But that's all you need. And even without the ATR, you can go to the most recent swing high, okay? So I hope this was helpful to you guys. Again, if you'll hit that like and subscribe button so we can continue to let the people at YouTube know how much you like this content. And then I'll be back with another video. I'm going to continue this series on looking for chart patterns because a lot of people are getting excited about that. And I do very well off of them, and you can too. We'll see you in another video, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.